Yo, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Alright, man, my win streak has come to an end. It lasted for about 18 games, and I fell down to the Arizona Cardinals. So I'm playing Kyler Murray here. You guys already know this is tough to contain this guy. That's tough business. So he's on his first drive. And, usually the hardest time is figuring out what somebody likes to do on that first drive. And just being able to buy time with, Kyler Murray, of course, definitely gives you ample enough time. And the way he's playing in the NFL this season, it kind of makes for a compelling argument that this is what he does in real life anyways. So he's just a hard guy to stop. All I can do is reach the container right here. He's come with a man blitz. I'm going to realize later on right here that all he plays is just man blitzing. So on the very next play, when I get the ball back, I'm going to test his man defense. Since he's got the defender in the slot played me real close. So I figure I take him up deep. And we strike for a touchdown. There's another game coming after this, which is kind of funny. What the guy's ranked. Well, you see that at the end of it. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it just goes to show you, like, you guys see me play every day. I play as basic as you can possibly think of playing, and you'd be surprised that you don't need to resort to all these gimmicks, to win games. You really don't. It's just an understanding of base level of what football is. I've never been a coach. I've never played real football in my life, but I just understand how football works, and I try to implement those fundamentals into my gameplay. And looking at what I see on the field, and I play according to what I see on the field. Right here, I just missed that guy in the middle. I didn't even see him at all when I threw that pass. I thought I was throwing to Robinson coming across the middle. I don't know, I just didn't see him. I just threw the ball without even seeing him. But yeah, I see what I'm playing on the field, and I play to what I'm seeing on the field. If it works to my advantage, then it works to my advantage. Like, I'll call routes based on what I see the alignments of the defense, and he's playing man defense, so I'm just calling like out routes, comebacks, just to try to get him to come out of it. And this is cover 4 right here. He's playing. I try to identify the defense, and then I call routes based on what I think the defense is, and I'll get it right sometimes, and sometimes I get it wrong. But I think it's the proper way to play the game. This game particularly, because it gives you more options. If you the game that's coming up next, if you decide to just play one style, and if that style is giving you like trouble in terms of like moving the ball upfield, maybe it's a good idea to change up the style, the variation based on what your opponent is doing to you or what he's allowing you to have, and then see if you get a better outcome. But just sticking to one style all the time, no matter what happens, oh my goodness. It's maddening. Like, playing against somebody like that, it's like sometimes I don't even care if I win. It's annoying. I just hate playing in those type of games, because it's like you're sitting there for like a good hour just watching your opponent do the same thing over and over, and it's like, I'm like, you enjoying this? Like, this cannot be fun. Like, it can't be fun. Like, you don't even want to experiment. You don't want to take any chances. You just sit there and just run 4 plays all game. Like, man. So I had to catch him on the outside of this out route. It seems like out route works. Remember I was saying in the beginning of this, like in August when this game came out, I said I was scared to throw out routes. You see this play right here, Robinson up the middle? I missed him. I'm going to come back to that play later. But yeah, I'm testing out routes. Especially when he was playing cover 4. He was testing out routes a lot. Threw a pick here. He's in the cover 4 down here in the red zone. So I was trying to hit the stick play, but his defender made a play on it. This is a good play. Perfect play for this type of call right here, but the slot safety just didn't look on him. Come on, man. He just outran him. Like, everybody was manned up like we were supposed to. He just got leveraged and beat up. So, hey, man, I can't control that. I put you guys in the right place to make the play. You got to make the play. I didn't realize that safety was that slow. Like, Jesus, man. Come on. But, yeah, so it's like you see him play one style of defense, then you come back the next play. I got to score here, so I'm switching up my play style, trying to get plays upfield. And, I'm finding wide open receivers because I've showed him one style all game. Now, look, I'm moving the ball upfield. Just crazy. But I know what he's going to play down here in the red zone. And I catch the guy on the slant, which I missed the previous play. I threw a pick on. So, just changing your style, vary your style, just trying to mix it up every now and then. Just sticking to the same thing over and over again. It's crazy. But with this game, yeah, I just had a tough time. The way he was using Calamari, I just had a tough time stopping him. Plus, this defender right here is supposed to cover that flat route because I had him in the 0 flat, and he just standing there looking at the guy run past his face. Like, it gets to a point where it's like it's only so much you can do with these zones. And I'm waiting for the patch, man, because right now I'm only allowed to like use a certain amount of zones, and like, it's kind of getting frustrating a little bit because I'm starting to run into like tougher opponents. And I can't use all the zones in the game. I'm only using a specific few because of how the game plays right now. So we'll see, man. But we're about to get into this next game. So this stamps my 18-game winning streak. So we're gonna get into this game and let the intros play.
This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Alright, we're back, man. So we're playing the Eagles, man. And just like Kyler Murray gameplay, he's a man blitzing kind of guy. So I see man defense here. Do the check down, but defender made a good play. So like I see what's on the field, and I attack what I see. And with the comeback on the man-to-man blitz. And if he sees me doing that, then you know what would you do on defense? Like, alright, I can't show him that look anymore. He knows what's coming, but he's still coming to man blitz. Like these plays, what I used to like defend myself against man blitzing idiots like man 21. And they're still working 22. So here is his offense, this play action. Deep play. So he gets this guy up here because he catches me in the cover 4. But as usual, I will adjust as the game progresses so he can get that one off. And then he can't do that anymore for the rest of the game, right? Try to go for a 2-point conversion and failed. So I catch him again. Man defense, and I'm going to test deep like I did with the Kyler Murray gameplay. You got to check him, man. You come down there and do that, you got to check him. Catch him outright. He's still playing me heavy man-to-man defense, man blitzing still. Man blitzing again. Like if he continues to keep doing this all game, I'll keep scoring fast touchdowns because I know what defense you're in, and you're making the reads easy. So here is where he's just like, all right. So he starts going to this to time waste. The goal line run play from man 21. But don't worry, he got it right here because I was blitzing, but I'm gonna, I'll stop it, of course. And that'll be the last big chunky gains out of that formation. But here's the other one, the play action, so you can't throw the deep anymore, so you take the shallow. So like play styles like this are extremely difficult to stop because of the way they run their routes, like those drags. You have to do with 2 drags. The running backs run out of the backfield. Then you got to drag and then you got to post. And you gotta figure out who you're gonna chase. So it's just hard to stop it. I mean, blitzing, I was trying to blitz him to catch him in the play action. I just caught him right here. But that's the idea. What I was trying to do is blitz and see if I can catch him on the play action, so he can't get any of those throws off. Sometimes I'll get there like I did there, and then right here I don't get there, and he dumps it in the middle and he gets the first down. So But yeah, this is the entire game. That's what I mean. For an hour, just doing this for an hour. It's all really just small ball. Just run the ball for a yard, play action, roll out. You know what I mean? So, anyway, not much to break down. Alright, this cannot be fun though. Man, should I get the animation to hit him? There goes the goal line run. I told you that one game in the beginning. That's it. No more games for you. It's easy to stop. You just gotta know that it's coming, and you should be able to stop it. So I'm not really worried about it anymore, but he runs the play action off of me because I guess what he does to people is he run the run play, the power O, and then more likely most people are gonna run commit on it to stop it, and then you throw over the top. I mean, it's just lame. I've seen this stuff before. It's like it's old. It's like it's not new, None of this stuff is new. It's just all old gameplay. But I'll keep showing like when I get an offense, showing what I'm adjusting to on offense. And I said there's nothing for me to break down on his offense. It's just his play action rollouts and catch all the drags. I mean, I got the defender up there sitting with him, but he didn't make an animation on the SWAT. So Right here he's playing cover 2, so I try to use the widest side of the field, but the defender didn't carry over to Mooney's side. So I see it, but I was like, that's kind of strange. I'm just going to snap the ball and throw to Mooney then. Which is what I'm doing here, see? He didn't move over. I don't know why, but he didn't move over, so. Alright, one play, man. Back in the end zone. Let's give the ball back to him. Hey, look at the time, right? I just went up 21-12. And look at the time. He has, how many timeouts? 2 timeouts, and he's back in the same scheme still. With 1 minute and 42 seconds left. Like, you would think there would be some type of urgency to carry the ball upfield, right? No adjustment. Just run the same scheme. But when he started doing it, I was like, this guy, I was thinking in my head, like, I wonder what he's ranked. I'm like, is he like, am I playing like a kid or somebody that's like ranked really bad? I really was thinking that. I was like, But at the end of the game, don't worry, you're going to see his rank. You're going to be shocked. So, I'll allow him to keep doing what he's doing. This defense is going to contain it. It's not stopping it, but it'll just contain it. That way he can't really get a lot of yards. So, I'm looking at the way he's playing. I'm like, you just couldn't, like, say, hey, use one of those timeouts. Get in field goal range at least, kick a field goal or something. It's like, that's just, I don't know what that was. So he's back at it again. Same scheme. Run, play action, run, play action, run. So. I'll try a blitz right here. Blitz just doesn't get there, man. It's a wrong commit right here because I know he's going to run. And if I bring my safeties down, he'll flip the play to the other side, which is what he did right here. He just flipped it over, but it doesn't really matter. It's freaking play action, man. I mean, that's it, man. That's the whole, it's the entire game, man. Like, it's hard to watch sometimes. Like, it's just hard to watch this. Here's when you to see what play that was. Here's why I'm trying to blitz. I'm trying to get back there, but I can't get in the backfield, man. At least just sack him once, just so he can stop doing this stuff. But if I can't get in the backfield, it's kind of, it's kind of hard. I mean, you got a mobile quarterback, so you can scramble or throw, depending on what I'm given. Yeah, man. Let's keep watching, man. There's nothing brand new here. And it's annoying when your men, when you put them in places to play the play, like they're right there, they're on number 94. That's the linebacker. It's like I understand they don't want to have super linebackers, but can they just make them play their assignments? Like that's all I'm asking. I don't want you to just get to your spot on the field. That's it. Like that play wouldn't be possible if he got to his landmark. Instead of dragging his feet, just get out there. It can really be frustrating. And I gotta play like 3-4. It's like a dumb formation to use this year because nothing works in it. If you're playing with linebackers really don't do anything. They don't get out in the flats. They don't do anything. So you have to play like nickel with more CVs on the field. This is man defense. Wanting to come back because this man blitzing me. Showing you why like the offense looks easy. If you know what your opponent is doing, then you just adjust to it. Still man blitzing me still. But no, right here he actually switched to zone, I believe. Yeah, he did. Cover 2. So comeback still works on it because the hard flats and the show forward doesn't drop deep enough. If I had stayed patient in the pocket, I could have hit Robinson, but I think I rolled out because the blitz. I thought the blitz was coming, so I panicked. I could have hit Robinson, but it's all good. I'm still working the clock. What is he playing here? So what he's doing to me on defense is he's switching between man and cover 2. So I gotta guess when he's in man and when he's in cover 2. Right here, I've cut him in man. So what I'm reading is the outside cornerback, what he does. Let me know what coverage he's in. So when I snap the ball, if he falls into any type of cloud movement, then I know, okay, it's in the zone, it's in the cloud 2 zone. Or cover 2 zone. Like this right here. I was going to throw the out route. I think the way he shifted, see he follows. I did catch O deep though. And the reason why O got open is because I had the tight end in the flats. So 29 couldn't really fall deep. So I'm gonna run the ball here. So I'm basically doing what he's been doing to me, which is just, running the time and calling his little shallow plays. And this next play here, I thought he was in cover 2. I read it correctly. It was in cover 2, but I let my eyes betray me. Because all that I set up on the streak, you're going to see him come open for a split second. I could have hit him, but I didn't see it time enough. And I snapped the ball here. I missed my window right there, so I scramble time because nobody's really open. I missed my window, throw the ball. So it's just basically trying to find somebody. Yeah, throw that about. So with this next play here, I'm looking at the same thing. It's looking like cover 2 again, but I'm not really sure if it is. So I'm gonna send my running back into the slot. He's gonna be my second option. So I'm gonna read 84. If the defender falls with 84 like upfield, then I gotta look for the streak going on the middle of the field because it's gonna be in cover 4, cover 2. Traps, yeah, catch him in cover 4. So I mean that's how I make my reads easy. I just gotta play. And then if I throw a pick there, then hey, then either the computer made a good play, or I made a bad read. It's like I gotta take the wins and the losses as it goes. But playing that way, you can see it makes it a little bit easier because you have options. Or like this right here, it's like all day doing this. I mean, it's cool, but if you were like, if this was the final drive or something, and you needed to get first downs, I can see why. Alright, it's annoying, but hey, I can see why. But when you're down and you got to score, and you got one timeout left, and you're just gonna keep going up the field like you got all day, it's strange to me. Like you don't have more than one scheme in your arsenal. This is it. So right now what I'm trying to do is I don't want to give up like any big posts, but also I'm just trying to keep him from going out of bounds. But I don't want to set clouds on the sideline because I don't want him to throw any streaks upfield, if you get what I mean. I don't want to hit me on a big bomb. So I'm playing my cover 2 blue streaks on the outside, and then I just cloud in the middle with like my zone depth to like 10 yards. So there's a crew on the crossing routes over 10 yards, but you can throw it underneath. I can't believe he ran the ball right there with no timeout left. Actually, used the timeout to stop the time. I think it's not this play. We'll play to the tight end. On the next one, I kind of had an idea what he was going to do. He sent this guy after the spike. He sent his receiver from the left to the right in motion, and I knew he was going to be running a post towards the sideline. So I just cloud that side of the field on the right side. So he can't throw that. So sitting on and waiting for it. So I mean, it's just kind of understand what he can run out of something. And there you go. That's the game. Just wasting time. All right, man, I'll show you the record at the end of the game. You be shocked with this guy's ranked. Considering how he was playing, like you see, I didn't do anything crazy to stop him. He's just playing basic football. All right, guys, man. Till next video. Talk to you guys later. All right, one.